Please don't take my ukulele away. Good morning, everyone at Pritzker. Hope you're doing well. Let's take a quick attendance. Evie, are you here? John, are you here? Finn? Okay, and Olivia? All right, the dream team. Hope everybody's doing all right, and I hope that you're finding some comfort in playing your ukulele. I think that music is very soothing. It's like medicine. Laughter is also a good thing. So if you have some time to watch something funny or maybe tell some jokes to pass the time, that's a great thing to do. So last time we got into some pretty challenging stuff with You Are My Sunshine. Working on those chromatic crawls and those pretty fancy chords. A lot of that stuff is pretty advanced. So I want to give you a round of applause and commend you for your hard work on Tuesday or whenever it was you chose to watch that last video. So we're going to dive back into that, but we're also going to go back and revisit Imagine, the John Lennon song, which also features some chromatic work as well. That little riff that the piano plays in the verses. Okay, so we're gonna definitely work on that. So you should have yourselves. You should have your ukulele. Hopefully it's in tune. G C E A. If it's not, take a moment, pause the video, and kind of adjust accordingly. Or you can just kind of play along with me. All right. Thank you all so much for your patience and your just flexibility during these times. Also feel free on the Homeroom app where this link will be posted. You can't make comments on the YouTube page directly, but feel free, if you're so inclined, to post a picture or a video of yourself practicing along with any of these songs. You Are My Sunshine, Imagine, or even just noodling at home. It's something that you like to do. I'd love to just check in and make sure, see how you're doing and that you're working on these songs. So I appreciate it. All right, thanks everybody. So let's go back to that down, up, down, up, right? That's the rhythm. Every measure has these 4 counts, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So that's the direction that your hand should be strumming. Whatever helps you. I mean, if it makes more sense to go up, down, up, down, up, down, you can do that too. But I like to go down, up, down, up, down, up. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Sometimes I'll actually go down, down, up, down, up, down. But whatever helps you, it's all about just trying to stay consistent with a beat. So you can tap your feet, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can tap on your ukulele if you want. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. The main thing is to kind of stay in that 4/4 time signature. 4 beats per measure. Okay? So here we go. 1, 2. So we're going to play You Are My Sunshine all together, okay? Here we go. We're at the 4-minute mark, so that you can kind of keep that in mind if you go back and watch this video again. 1 and a 2 and a 1. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. When skies are gray, you'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in in my arms when I awoke, dear. I was mistaken, and I hung my head and I cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. When skies are gray, you'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Okay, great. So we're going to keep practicing those fancy schmancy chords and the chromatic crawls. Now let's turn our attention to Imagine by John Lennon. Hopefully you all still have your lyric sheets with the chords on them. I hope you do. I'm going to post a picture of this page to Homeroom as well, just so that you can continue working with that, just in case you don't have it at home, or maybe it got left at the school, or there's a lot of different possible things that could have happened to it. But I don't want you to feel like concerned or worried that you don't have the resources that you need. It's really this. I don't want to add to things for you to worry about right now. I want this hopefully to be fun and engaging and inspiring. That's the goal here, to have some fun and maybe learn something. And don't be shy about singing either. Singing is really a fun component of playing music. You're accompanying your own voice with this ukulele. I love to do that with the guitar, piano, banjo. They're behind me, my banjo over here. All right, so let's go back to that chromatic riff for the verse of Imagine. Is your bottom string. For me, it's my top string. Your A string. So it goes. You're playing a C major 7, then an F. Then it goes open 1, 2 on the A string. So open, first fret on the A string, second fret on the A string, and then you're going to jump up to the third fret of your E string. Right? So that's something to practice on your own time. You don't really need to do the riff before we enter into the bridge. And also, if you'd feel more comfortable just playing that C major 7, F, 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 back to the C, you can totally do that. That's fine. So let's work on our first verse here. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. And if you're having trouble memorizing the words, here's what I recommend. You can train yourself to remember what's the last word of each phrase, of each line. Heaven, try, us, sky, right? Sometimes that actually helps me to memorize the phrases if I think ahead to what's the last line, what are the rhymes that I need to reveal. Second verse, countries, do, for, and to, right? All right, so let's look at our first verse. You should be playing along. C major 7, F. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Let's go to the bridge. Imagine all the people living for today. All right, so good. It's a great little vocal melody. So let's look at the bridge. The bridge. It starts on an F, right? First finger on your E string at fret 1. Second finger on your G string at fret 2. Then A minor. You just lift off that first finger and you've got an A minor, second fret of your G string. Then the D minor, where you're going to add your first finger back to the first fret of your E string, add a second finger to the second fret of your C string, and add your third finger to the second fret of the G. So that should be going from G, C, E, A. It should be second fret, first fret, open string, open A. Okay? And then you just take off that second finger to reveal that F again. So F, A minor, D minor, F, then a G. Then you switch that G to a G7. So there's 6 chords in that phrase. You hold the F for 2 counts, the A minor for 2 counts, the D minor for 2 counts, then another F for 2 counts, followed by a G for 4 counts, and a G7 for another 4 counts. So let's all try that together, that first bridge. Imagine all the people living for today. 1, 2, here we go. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. And no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. Okay, so we're going to stop there. I went ahead a little further than I originally thought I would. I went to the first verse, bridge, second verse, second bridge. Now let's talk about the chorus. Okay, so the chorus, just like the bridge, starts on F. Okay, and then we move to A minor. Or I'm sorry, the chorus starts on F, then we move to a G, and then to a C, and then the E7. E7 is first fret G, second fret C, second fret A. The E string stays open. It should sound like this. Kind of an unusual chord. So let's try it all together. 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, chorus. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us. Let's hit the last verse, bridge, and chorus. And then I want you to spend some time on your own just kind of working your way through the song so that you can kind of shape it, right? It's like telling a story, and this story kind of has 3 parts. It's got its verse, bridge, and chorus. There's 3 verses and 3 bridges, and there's only 2 choruses. Okay? So it's kind of like 8 different sections with 3 different musical phrases. Okay? So here we go. Last verse, last bridge, last chorus. Take it to the finish line. 1, 2, here we go. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. Okay, So I hope everyone is able to kind of shape those chords and play along. There's a lot of chords in this song. If you think about it, we've got a C major 7, an F, an A minor, a D minor, a G7, and then we've also got an E7. So there's 8 different chords in this song. I think it would be a good idea to take some time and draw out the chords, kind of like the way we've been doing in class. So you make a little chart, a little rectangle, right, with 2 sides, which will be your G and your A. Then you do 2 more lines across, which will be your C and your E. And then you create frets. I usually do 3 frets. In this song, we don't get higher up than the 3rd fret, so I think that makes a lot of sense. And then plot your little circles, your points, where your fingers should go. So for your C chord, 3rd fret A string, your C major 7, 2nd fret A string, right? Then you've got your F, which is 2nd fret G, 1st fret E. The C and the A are open, right? You guys know these. You know these. This is an intermediate advanced ukulele class. Your G, of course, is open 2, 3, 2 for G, C, E, A. For G7, it switches open 2, 1, 2. Okay, and then you've got your E7, which is 1, 2, open 2. So I think that should really give you the tools to keep working on this song, and I hope that you'll also continue working on You Are My Sunshine. Next week, I think we're going to start really chipping away some more at Time Adventure and also Somewhere Over the Rainbow, because that one's just a lot of fun. It's got a great rhythm, again, great vocal melody, and great chords. A lot of similar ones here. So I think the E minor is the one that's different there. But you guys know that one. We call that the staircase chord. Open 4, 3, 2. Okay, I hope everybody has a great weekend, and thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it. Stay healthy. Thank you for helping me teach you. Mahalo.